Anyway,
Anyway.
It's already on film, so.
So basically,
anyway,
you know, they find pieces of the claw inside his room, when originally they just found the entire glove in Nancy's house.
And another thing is the whole Nancy thing. Just Nancy. Anyway, sorry about that. The thing that they did I thought was kind of retarded was the fact that they all knew that all the kids were connected through
preschool.
And they actually knew the guy, when in the original story he was just basically
haunting the dreams of the parents, you know.
Yeah, basically the parents who
killed him
basically, which is kind of weird.
You know, he was haunting their kids' dreams to get revenge.
Yeah.
Still don't get that logic, but okay.
It happens, I guess.
Shoot. Let's see. Basically, like, what else happened?
What else happened? I don't know. I don't really think we should tell everybody about what happened during the movie. I mean,
yeah.
Kind of awkward.
I will say this for all you fans watching this right now. If you're a fan of Charles Bernstein's music of the original Elm Street movie, there's nothing like it in this new one. I will say that much. The music was good, but the music for this new one, nothing like it.
Nothing like it?
You don't even hear the actual main Freddy Krueger theme. That's what really just kind of got me.
You only see like parts of, you hear parts of it.
Oh, it looks like we have an audience over there.
Possibly.
Hi.
Hi.
Huh? Good. How are you doing? What are you guys doing here tonight?
Really? You guys?
Hey, we're doing a little internet show right now. It's called TheDJMixShow. It's on YouTube. Would you guys like to give your opinions on the new film?
On the movie?
Would you like to come over and just like give a few opinions, what you thought?
I'm not gonna give mine.
What you liked, what you didn't like?
I'm not gonna.
You thought what? You thought it was shitty?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The original actor was.
By the way, I am DJ Matt.
Hey there, DJ Matt. My name's Paul.
You are? Cody. All right, Cody, Paul, and Chris.
Ironic of the name.
It is odd, kind of ironic.
Anyway.
So,
what did you guys like about it?
If there was anything.
If there was anything you liked.
If you guys are like.
I thought the ending was pretty cool. That was about the coolest part of the movie, right?
Yeah, the ending.
The ending was. There was some parts where the special effects, the CGI was really, really good, but at the same time, some of the beginning sequences where they had some computer effects, it really fake. I don't know how they flipped that quick.
If you remember the original one anyway, if you've actually seen it, it kind of was. It had this fake.
It was all cheap. The whole thing.
It was all cheap.
Well, I mean, like,
good,
but you got to remember, in the very first one back in the '80s, they had very small budget.
Yeah. So what would you say to our graphics today, to the graphics from the first film?
Oh, it's visually
100%. Yeah, it was visually better.
Yeah, visually better.
Yeah.
But I dig the cheese.
Better.
I love it. I do. I like the fake footsteps up the stairs on fire.
Yes.
Man.
Yes, man. That is awesome.
It sucked though. No doubt. Did anybody like it? Did you guys?
We thought it was okay, but again, we appreciate Robert Englund's work. I do anyway.
Is that the director?
That's
Robert Englund was the original
Freddy.
Through all 7 films.
Father of War.
I don't know much about Freddy Krueger, so I'm not as well versed as you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's all right. Earlier I was thinking, I was like, if I meet anybody who just can't stand the movie, I'm just like, or don't know anything about Freddy, I'm just like, what the fuck? But anyway, besides that, it's cool.
So, new Freddy. Like? Don't like?
No. Rorschach didn't pull it off.
He was the same guy, and you're like, wait a minute.
I know that voice. It's the exact same voice to a T.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you've also Jackie, the guy who did the new Freddy, if you remember, if you've seen all his other movies,
He was in stuff like
Hitman, and one of his main ones, I guess everybody knows, is what was that one? Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Yeah, Watchmen. Rorschach. That's what he was saying.
So I've never seen any of his, so I don't know how good other acting was.
I think he's a good actor. No, he's a good actor.
He's a good actor.
But he can't be Freddy.
No.
He can't be Freddy.
But you know what? I think a lot of this though is like discrimination because you guys have been set up with such a Freddy that sticks in your heart.
I don't know.
So
He was a pretty shitty Freddy.
I think that no matter how good the other Freddy would have been, you guys would have still liked the first one.
I would have liked him better.
Yeah.
I didn't say he couldn't pull off the laugh. He wasn't funny.
Well,
I love his laugh. It's the best.
His original laugh, yeah.
There was a few lines. There was at least one line I captured from one of the originals, though. When he said, "How's this for a wet dream?"
Yeah, that
was funny.
That was from originally Part 4, The Dream Master.
Oh, okay.
If you remember, have you
I've seen them all, but I watched like the first two quite a bit.
Well,
I don't watch the middle one.
well,
blood, right?
Well, it was just like a quick little thing. You see like a mermaid in like this guy's bed. Mermaid goes down because it was a water bed.
Yeah,
the guy who couldn't talk.
His water back.
And then Freddy comes up and just grabs him and pulls him in.
Yeah.
That's my dream there, Freddy. That's not the way I'd like to.
I don't think
my style. It's curved my style. That's insulting.
Yeah.
That's very rude, to say the least.
Yeah, that's.
I agree.
That's insane.
Yeah, no etiquette.
I was, let's say, a few weeks ago, before I came here to see the theater one, I decided to might as well watch the original. Again, the way I compare, Robert Englund still does better.
Oh, he's the king.
But if he, maybe the actual premiere with everybody, I wonder if he actually did. If he did, who knows? Maybe he liked what Jackie did. Who knows?
I don't know. I would have felt better if he had a cameo though.
Yeah, there was a rumor going around that Robert was going to do a cameo. Never happened.
He didn't want to, from what I understand on YouTube videos.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
made life that much better.
Yes.
Are you kidding? All the like this one hardcore girl that we met before the whole thing started. She was just basically like Robert Englund, like that. Awesome.
I know she had like a shirt on with the original cover.
Like what? Which one was it?
You know where you see Freddy over Nancy and like you just see like the skull of him, and she just looking up like all scared. Never seen it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm talking about scary people.
Seriously.
But that's just.
Yeah.
All I know is it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I don't think this one will be a classic.
I don't think they're not going to continue it.
No.
They can't. They can't.
I hope not.
They're gonna close it now.
So, I mean, and who did this movie again? I forgot.
Michael Bay. Michael, the master.
No,
Bay.
he produced it. He produced
it.
It was the director though. It was
And you were, by the way, you were right. He did have some explosions in there.
Wesley something.
Wesley
Snipes.
No, it wasn't Wesley Snipes.
If he did it, it would have been decent.